whole series of unfortunate events that have happened. The hope was that at least my classroom would be done by Meet the Teacher, August 30th, but no. They're expecting at the earliest.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid?
Okay, so I shot this in my car so that I wouldn't have to carry the box in, but I would just like to give a big thank you to anyone who's ever in their entire lives donated to my Amazon wish list. But today's thank you goes to Melanie Hester. She loves watching my videos. She got me a couple of her favorite books when she was a kid, and then she also got me some cute little dinosaur things. She's really hoping that my students will enjoy them in my new room, and well, if we ever get to be in the room. So she got me these dinosaurs stacked high. Basically, they're wooden dinosaurs, and the objective is to stack them as high as you can before they fall over. And then she got me this book, Women in Science. Because ladies, we can be scientists too. Seriously, how did I leave this recording and walk away and be like, where's my phone? Oh, right here, dummy. Hello, friends. Please excuse the wet hair. I just got out of the shower. I'm leaving for Walmart in about an hour. And honestly, thank goodness I still have my Walmart job, because I would be going absolutely crazy this summer, because today is August 5th, I think. It's Friday, not wearing my watch. And by this time, I'm in my classroom at least 2 days a week, just kind of putzing around and doing bulletin board stuff and just like hanging out, because I genuinely enjoy my classroom and the space there. But you know, this summer I've got my remodel happening, and on Monday I was at district PD all day long. We are getting the curriculum Wit and Wisdom for the entire district, K through 12. So they had title interventionists and special education teachers come in to learn the curriculum a little bit before everybody else, just because we are involved with a lot more grade levels than, you know, your average third grade teacher. They only have one grade to teach, and some people like me have 6. So on Monday we were doing that. So here's a couple clips from that training. I'm the kind of learner that I either have to be doing it or I have to be the one reading about it myself. If someone else is showing me how to use the curriculum, or they are telling me how to do it, or they're just talking about it, like, I'm getting nothing out of it. And my learning style is reading it myself, doing it. So I'm not the one directly involved in the learning. I'm very like jittery, so I fix that by snacking, doodling on my pages, and just trying to make myself pay attention. I identify a lot with some of my students with ADHD because it's hard for them to learn, and sometimes it's hard for me to learn too. I'm looking forward to this curriculum just for the fact that I'm finally going to know what's going on. Prior to this, I never knew what was happening, the scope and sequence, because teachers could just do whatever they wanted for reading. We haven't had a curriculum in like 6 years, so I'm very excited that we have this new curriculum. There's some teachers in our district that are not happy with it because they liked what they were doing, but I am very excited for it. And then on Tuesday I worked a full Walmart shift. Wednesday I was at Walmart for 5 hours, and then we went to a little winery and we just had like a little chat catch up, and I think about half of our staff was there, which for our school isn't a lot. So that's like maybe 10 people. I think our full staff is like 20-25 people because we are a 1-section school. It's nice. It's a little family. I really enjoy it. And so yesterday I worked a full Walmart shift, and today I'm supposed to work 5 to 10, but I'll go in at 1 probably because I just need something to do, and Walmart's really cool with that. But enough about my week. I wanted to talk to you about my classroom. So at the winery, our principal was telling us about some of the updated timelines for the construction projects happening at our school. So originally they were going to update the girls and the boys bathrooms. 1 girl bathroom, there's 1 boy bathroom, and then there's a little single stall down in the kindergarten area. They were going to update that this summer, but they chose not to just because of the costs and like inflation and hard to get the materials. So they pushed that off to next summer, which is probably really good because my classroom and my old classroom that they're also remodeling have just hit some major snags. So basically the hope was that at least my classroom would be done by Meet the Teacher, August 30th, but no. They're expecting at the earliest September 7th. First day of school is September 1st. So there's no way any of my classroom is going to be ready for Meet the Teacher or the first day of school. And so at this rate, I'm just like, whatever. come what may. I mean, I'm done worrying about it. I'm not even anxious about it anymore. I'm just like, you know what, so be it. There's no way the classroom's gonna be done. There's no way there's gonna be any sort of bulletin boards. I can't have anything ready for first day of procedures because we won't even be in the room. I have a student teacher that's starting, and what a great start to the school year she's gonna have, because it's not like any school year I've ever had, and that is something that happens a lot in special education. You just have to be very fluid and be able to not be afraid to make changes, and so I guess it'll be good for her to see that. And so like right now, in the old room I had, they're splitting that into 3. Originally, that room was supposed to have the carpet taken out and new carpet put in, because I've been in that room for 5 years and we've had plenty of science experiments and cooking and bathroom accidents. Like, the carpet is disgusting. So they were going to take that carpet out and put new carpet in. Well, it turns out something happened and they didn't think that that carpet was getting replaced. So they started putting the supports for the walls up with that with the old carpet underneath it. And so now they finally have it solidified that, oh, there was supposed to be carpet in that room. But turns out they ordered carpet for my room and not that room, and that's what happened. Well, my room isn't supposed to be getting carpet because we're just going to destroy it. We're supposed to be getting tile. So now the plan is my old room will get that carpet and it'll be fine. But my current room, they didn't budget for any sort of flooring, so I still don't know if we're stuck with concrete for the rest of the school year and they'll fix it next summer, or if they're going to somehow do something with flooring. We were at the winery joking that, well, we could all work together and put some flooring in. It wouldn't be that hard, but you know, it has to go through the bidding process, and so it's not like we can just slap together some flooring. Like, it has to be like official and go through the school and all those proper channels. And that's kind of why the construction is so stalled right now, is because there was issues with permits, issues with getting stuff. Like, I'm not gonna have doorknobs until like the end of September, like when we could just go to Walmart and get a doorknob, but it has to be like through this company that they did the bids. Like, I get it, it's just dumb. So like, that's one issue. Maybe I'll have some sort of flooring, maybe we'll be doing concrete. I mean, whatever, industrial chick, I don't care. Eventually I'll have a room to be in, and I don't really particularly care what the floors are like. So if it's concrete, whatever, that's what Walmart is. It's just Walmart concrete is the polished, and ours wouldn't be. It would just be concrete, but whatever, I don't care. So besides some supply issues, some of the issues with the permits, the school was built in the 1960s, so they're opening a wall and expecting the wiring to go right there, and the plans say the wires are here, but the wires are not here. So there's been a couple of instances where, you know, they've looked for a wire and they can't find the wire, and so just everything is behind because things aren't where they're supposed to be, or they open up a wall and there are things there that's not supposed to be there. And so between my room and my old room, there's just been like plenty of problems, and it's just like one thing after another. I get it, there's nothing I can do about it. At this rate, I won't have any like actual flooring. I don't even know if the walls are going to be able to be painted, so we might be stuck with this. And whatever, I don't care anymore. The kids aren't gonna care. They come to school to hang out with me. They don't care what the room looks like. I mean, they appreciate it when it's nice and cute, but one of my boys is always like, gosh, there's so much pink in here. Can't you just have some brown? And so honestly, he would probably be very, very excited if our classroom looked like this industrial warehouse style, because he likes black and he likes brown and he likes camo, and you know, if the floor is concrete, I'm sure he would love that. I guess I'm the kind of person that can find a positive in anything, so even if the room is industrial looking and it's not like your typical classroom, we could do chalk inside. Probably come off the concrete really easily with a little soap and water. If we're making slime and it gets on the floor, I don't have to worry about it ruining anything. And in the plans, I'm still supposed to be getting a sink. I'm still getting a little oven. The bathroom seems like it's going okay. They told me the bathroom is going to be more high-tech than the entire school combined, which kind of scares me. I don't need a high-tech bathroom. I just need a bathroom that works and functions for my students, but so be it, whatever. So now I'm at the point in my summer where I normally am in my classroom and I'm doing stuff, and I, at the moment, don't know what to do with myself, and I just have been immersing myself in Walmart. But you know, that still is that part of me that's like, oh my god, I want to do my bulletin boards. I've got stuff to do. I don't know where my stuff is. I use the Made For Me literacy curriculum, and that is a lot of like hands-on materials and Velcro. Well, do I know where my Velcro is? Is that prepared? No, because Made For Me Literacy Level A just came out and I still have to prepare that. So I think next week I'm gonna go in and try to do some printing. I bought a couple stuff off the Teachers Pay teacher sale just for like new decor. I want to try a new math talk. Got a couple signs and visuals for the bathroom, so whenever the bathroom's done I'll have visuals for it. So I think I'm gonna go in next week and do some stuff with printing and getting my laminating together, just so then when we do have our PD days, I and my 3 paras are not going to be sitting around twiddling our thumbs because we don't know what to do with ourselves because we can't go in the room. So at least we'll have something to be doing. And midterm literacy is really great, but it also is a lot of prep, and some of the decor stuff is just very like time consuming, like cutting around the corners of the letters and the stars, so that'll be good. But I think we have like 2 or 3 days to work on our classroom besides all the trainings and like video modules we have to watch, like Safe Schools. So I don't know if it's actually going to be enough. I'm certainly willing to loan my paras out to other people in my school too. There's other teachers that moved classrooms and maybe they need help with bulletin boards or organization or something, and my paras are great. They love helping, and I mean, our school is just such a nice, happy family that we all work together so nicely. But it also is just a bummer because I really enjoy the process of classroom setup and taking my time, and I know that when the classroom is finally ready, that it's just going to be such a rush to get all my stuff out of the hallway because we still don't know what back to school night is going to look like. Meet the teacher. Just because the kids can't even get in their lockers right now because all of my stuff is in their lockers, and a huge portion of the hallways can't be waxed because my stuff is in there. They can't wax the gym because that's where like the changing table and all my furniture is. Also, I just wanted to mention, because I think this will come up, I'm just editing right now, that's why I'm slouching. Luckily, I don't have any new students this year. The 10 that I'm starting the school year out with, I've already previously had, some of them for multiple years, so I'm not necessarily worried about having them figure out who I am by going to my room. I think I would post a sign on the door that says, Miss Shear's on the playground, go find her. That way, if parents want to talk to me, their kids can go play on the playground, and then we can still kind of talk confidentially. I don't want to be in the gym because 1, it's hot, and 2, that's where most of the like registration and stuff is happening, and so it's not really a confidential space to speak. So at least outside, they can come to me and we can kind of talk without other people potentially overhearing, and then their kids can go off and play. One thing is though, like right now my room doesn't even have a door. It's not even attached because the equipment needed to come in and the door is old, it's in the way. So right now I don't even have a door. So maybe I'll have a sign attached to my door, maybe I won't. Who knows if I'll even have a door by August 30th. But again, I don't even care. It's just like one giant mess and a whole lot of like I don't knows. But I mean, none of it's my fault, none of it's the school's fault, none of it's like the contractor people's. It's just like a whole series of unfortunate events that have happened, and now we're just like really back-ordered and delayed on everything involving my classroom. But whatever, nobody can help it. So I'm thinking I will see you guys next week sometime. One of my teacher friends has already said it's okay if I go hang out in her classroom for the day, so I'll just be using the school printer and the school laminator and just trying to wrap my head around things. I'm thinking I'll do the printing and the laminating, and then I'll put it in the big brown grocery bags and just like staple it and write on it what it is, so then I can just hand the bag off to the para and they can go and cut it somewhere, find a nice little cozy corner somewhere because we can't go in the room, and then they can just work on that bulletin board or that bag of materials. And then eventually, once everything is ready and we have bulletin boards, then we can put it up really easily because it's all prepared. And that's another thing with bulletin boards. Like, I ordered a couple and they're back ordered. I ordered 3 tables and they're also back ordered. So even if everything with the construction went fine and we had Meet the Teacher net, I wouldn't have any bulletin boards and I wouldn't have any tables anyway. So it would literally just be an empty room filled with my stuff and my curriculum. Like, there'd be nothing for the kids anyways to like sit at. I've got chairs, I just don't have any tables. It's funny because, you know, we've had like the pandemic year, like the weird COVID year, and now like somewhat normal year, but also now monkeypox is a thing. It's just like one thing after another, and I'm never gonna have a normal school year, it seems like. But every single year I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be the year. This is gonna be the year where everything is easy and it all makes sense and it all goes in order and there's no problems. And well, every single year there seems to be a problem. Maybe next school year. Maybe next school year. Well, thanks for listening to my ranting, guys. I'll see you guys next week while we're at school. I'll give you a little, oh my God, a bird. Oh! Yeah, Cheyenne. Yeah, I know. That bird was in your territory. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, and I'll give you another update on what's going on with the classroom. But as I said, I'm not worried anymore. Whatever. Come what may.